Hey folks, welcome back to the kitchen here at Markelly Farm. We're going to show you yet another way to use the abundance of zucchini in your garden. And most people think that you make savory dishes with it. Well, we're here to show you that you can make dessert with it as well. So stick around, it's going to be a fun ride. So like I've told you many times before, zucchini with its neutral flavors takes on the flavor of just about anything you put it with, and that includes sweet things. So we're going to make an apple cobbler with zucchini and not use any apples. So I guess you could call it a zucchini cobbler, which sounds pretty creepy to some people. Well, let's get on with this and show you how this works. If you've ever grown zucchini, you know every now and then you get some that get away from you and they get really big. These are still good to use. We've shown you how to use them before on the channel. Got the ends cut off. Before we go ahead and quarter it lengthwise, we're going to go ahead and cut the skins off of it because we don't want the skins. Okay, now that we got them peeled, we'll go ahead and quarter them. Now after you quarter them, you just carve out the inside soft part with the seeds and you end up with these. We'll probably cut these down the middle again before we slice them into about 3/8 size pieces for our mock apples. Okay, got them all done. So what you have left here is nice and firm, just like apples. So we'll go through and cut them lengthwise one more time. And that's what they look like when they're chopped. Even at this point, you can't tell that they're not nice like Granny Smith apples. All right, we got about 2.5 pounds of our chopped zucchini pieces. And then get yourself some water in your big cook pot here. And we're going to bring that to a boil. Then we're going to parboil this for 2 minutes. All right, our zucchini is done. We're going to drain that off. And then we'll get some other stuff ready. All right, into our zucchini, we're going to put 1 ounce of lemon juice. Give it a little tartness. And in our bowl here, we put 3/4 cup of regular sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then we did 4 tablespoons of flour and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to give that a mix, and then we're going to mix it with our zucchini. After a good mix, it goes into our 8.5 by 11 casserole dish. Now we're going to make the topping. Now if you've seen me make cobbler before, my standard topping recipe is 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, and 1 egg. And you mix it till it's crumbly and then pour it over the top. But this time I used 1 cup flour, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a teaspoon of cinnamon because it's apple and cinnamon go together. So we'll stir this up, put our 1 egg in there, make it crumbly, and pour it over. So after you spread your crumb top on, you dot the top with 1/2 stick of butter, or 1/4 cup. Now this is ready to go in the oven, 400 degrees for 30 minutes, but we'll check it, see if it needs any more time. Now you could easily adapt this recipe to a pie instead of a cobbler. Would be just as easy. Just use your favorite pie recipe and replace the apples with the zucchini. Another cool thing that we've done before that I've mentioned before is if you cut this zucchini up into those chunks and you put it in a canning jar with pineapple juice and can it, you will end up with something that's very, very similar to pineapple chunks. You almost can't tell the difference. Tastes just like pineapple. The texture is different than pineapple, but it's really good. We've used it on pizza and all kinds of stuff. So give that a try as well. All right, just pulled it out of the oven. Took actually 35 minutes. We're going to let her cool down. All right, it's all cooled down. It's after supper. Time for a piece. Look at that. Now tell me that doesn't look like real apple cobbler. You'd never know that was zucchini. Tastes like America right there, baby. Boy, if you serve that warm with a little ice cream on top, nobody could tell you that those aren't apples. This could be a gateway to your kids eating vegetables. It's that good. So, you probably didn't know that you could use zucchini to make sweet dishes and not just savory. So, I hope you try this process, and I think you're going to find that you'll be pleasantly surprised. I hope you come back and see us here again real soon on Markelly Farm. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.